Good evening, everyone. Right, so we're back with some more Final Fantasy XIV and continuing on with leveling my miner. So I've only got like just over half a level to go, and I've got some job quests to do, and then probably going to be doing some custom deliveries to get some gear, level 90 gear for the miner. First of all, let's start off the stream raiders. What do we got here? Hidden passageway, challenge level easy. Twists and turns of the tubes lead to many riches and dangers, apparently. Let's start that one off. And it's an easy one, so we'll just go with just a normal unit, I think. Not sure exactly where I need to put this, so I don't know. Let's go there. Okay, so not yesterday, the day before. Yeah, that was when I last streamed. We finished off all the minor job quests, but I've got some role quests in Shadowbringers that I still didn't do. So I think we're going to do that first. That should probably get me up to 90. If not, I'll do a few leaves. Oh, where are we going? Crystarian, that's it. Right, here we go. Which one is from my this one here. It's for miner and botanist, I believe. Here's this Keshi Ray. Upon completing this quest, you'll be able to undertake Crystarium deliveries for the Facet Gathering. You must be a miner or botanist of level 70 beyond. Yep, okay. On the trail of the myth. Keshi Ray looks like she wants to be anywhere but here. Hold on a moment. I need to get my glasses on. I always forget to do this at the beginning of the stream. Always helpful. There we go. Yes, yes, what do you need? Every man and his amaro wants something today, so I thank you to make it quick. Oh, not here for materials? What are you here for then? Well, I didn't actually ask for a name, but alright, Lullaby Melodia, whoever you are. What did you expect me to know you? Because I don't. You're clearly new here. Where are you from, anyway? I don't know, only the Warrior of Darkness. You don't even know who I am. Disgraceful. Yeah, from the same land as the Exarch. Truly, I've always wanted to ask the Exarch about his mysterious homeland, but he's a very busy man and there never seems to be a good time. So, tell me, in this land you hail from, does there happen to be a creature called the Samiel? No? No? That's a shame. Well, time for me to take to the field once more. I'll find you yet, my precious Samiel, mark my words. What on earth is she looking for? Chief, where are you? Wait, just, you, stop there. Woman. Stop that woman. Who's this? Begging your pardons, but did the chief mention where she was headed? Something about a Samiel, whatever that is. Outside again? Doesn't she know how much trouble she causes when she abandons her post? Forgive me, it's not my intent to take it out on you. I'm Ilana of the Hotorium, and the woman I'm furious with is Chief Keshi Ray of the Facet of Gathering. Seeing as we've only just met, I'm loath to ask this of you, but could you go after the chief? I'm afraid I don't have the wind to give chase. In all likelihood, she's headed for the Amaro launch. If you hurry, you might be able to catch her before she leaves the Crystarium and goes off to heavens knows where. Thank you so much. When you find her, please see that she comes to the Hotorium. Meanwhile, I'll keep an eye out nearby, just in case. Right, so let's find nearest Aetheryte over here. And head to the Amaro launch. Ah, here she is. Oh, it's you again. What do you need now? Wait, don't tell me. You wish to assist with my field work. Isn't that right? Well, who am I to deny such enthusiasm? Come along, my friend, come along. Ugh, of all the people to see me leave, it had to be Ilana. I wasn't even planning to be away long. All right, I'll head to the Hotorium. You're coming too, of course. I'm sure Ilana will want to thank you for doing a fine job of catching me. Oh, I thought we were going somewhere interesting. I don't know where the Hotorium is. Okay, so we probably want maybe crystalline mean. Can I get there from here? Is it down there, or is it... I think that might be... Can I jump down here? No, it's not going to let me jump. In that case... I think we'll need a different Aetheryte. Let's try that one. It's not even going to let me jump from there. Seriously? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Here she is. Oh, there you are. Thank you so much for finding the chief. Now, you don't have much to offer in the way of hospitality, but as a... we don't have much to offer, but as a small token of my gratitude, I'd be happy to tell you about our facility. Here at the Hotorium, we primarily conduct agricultural research to improve our ability to cultivate crops. On any given day, you'll find us developing new plant strains and fertilizers and experimenting with new cultivation techniques. The fruits of our labours find use at Sweets Sieve, the Crystarium's orchard, which provides food for our citizens. At the behest of the FFXIV Gathering, we also analyse resources found across Norvrant. Indeed, our miners and botanists sometimes make unusual finds, and these are brought here for closer examination. You see, the task of the FFXIV Gathering isn't simply to gather. We also strive to identify and manage resources. In a world such as ours, we must use our resources responsibly, that they might be conserved for posterity. In a sense, we do what is not unlike the work of those folk called naturalists in the days before the flood. This stands testament to man's enduring and unquenchable desire to cast light upon the unknown, be it flora or fauna or otherwise. Why is she laughing insanely? As you can see, the chief is something of a character, but in spite of her oddities, she's respected by her colleagues and peers. This is because her knowledge is vital in ensuring that the Crystarium is well provisioned. Though from my perspective, it's difficult to see her as little more than a self-absorbed woman who buries us with endless tasks. She's saying that when she's standing there right next to her. When I sought her out earlier, it was to deliver the results of our latest analysis. But what should I find her trying to sneak outside? It's not the first time either. Of late she's been obsessed with finding this Samuel, a nigh mythical creature, and runs off whenever my back is turned. She's not a child anymore, for goodness sake. And you're not my mother. If you keep up that nagging, your wrinkles are liable to grow wrinkles. Come, Lullaby, let's flee this place, else Yolana will turn us into fertilizer. Running off again? And I have no wrinkles, thank you very much. Right, where do we need to go? Back to... oh, back upstairs? Oh, where's the... oh, this way. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. No. It must be on a different level. What? Oh, I hate this place. I always get lost. All the different floors and the levels. Like we came in from the teleport crystal thingy. Why can I not find it? I'm sure we came from this way. Where is it? It should be right here, where there's nothing. Oh, okay, there's another one here. Let's use this one. Okay, so we need to go... launch... Which one is... this one too, where we just were. Launch? Maybe that's upstairs, the one I was trying to get to. Maybe that is the one that we need, yeah. That would be why I couldn't see it then. We managed to escape the Harpy's clutches. Don't tell Yolana I said that. She has no sense of humour, nor does she understand the romance of a mythical creature. Now then, you weren't familiar with the Samuel, as I recall. It's the name of an ancient and enormous beast of Maud legend. How enormous, you ask? If you've been to Armoreng, you may have seen a colossal ribcage. That's how enormous it is, assuming it indeed belonged to the Samuel. We're still not certain at this stage. You see, while there are tales of people being licked or nearly stepped on, rather bafflingly, no one alive has managed to catch sight of the creature. Until now, at any rate, while attending an excavation, one of the Torium's researchers claims to have encountered what he believes was the Samuel. I have a good feeling about this. Oh, the mere thought of shedding light on this mystery sets your heart aflutter, does it not? And of course it does. And you wish to find the Samuel as much as I do. Very well. I hereby name you Captain Melodia of the Samuel Search Squad. With your combination of combat and gathering prowess, I'm confident you'll do an excellent job, especially with me as your intelligence officer. Lest you worry that Yolana will come nagging, know that our mission is entirely serious and within the scope of the Facet's objectives. After all, knowledge of fauna, and all fauna are real until proven otherwise, is critical to resource management. But without further ado, my dear Captain, I bid you venture forth to Armoreng, where are you to search for evidence of the Samuel. I await your discoveries with bated breath. Okie dokie. Facet of gathering Crystarium deliveries unlocked. Okay, Facet of gathering deliveries are now available. By delivering the requested items to Keshi Ray and raising yourself in her esteem, you can advance the story of the search for the Samiel. Okay, so what's she after? Have you brought me evidence of the Samiel from Omareng? Ah, the anticipation of finding a lead is so heady, I can scarcely focus my duties. Can I close this bit? Oh. Okay, so requested item, animal trace. How do I know where to find it? I know I have to go to Omareng, but that's kind of vague. Well, let's teleport there and see if the map tells us where we need to go. Let's try Mordsuk. Vengeance into Feet. That is a completely different quest. So there is nothing showing me where I need to go. Let's have a look in the log. Guard restoration. Doesn't even seem to be a quest showing up. It's strange. Check the journal. There's nothing here. I have no idea where I need to go. I might have to look this up. Normally, you get at least some information. I'm going to head back to the Crystarium and speak to her again and see if I can't figure this out. I don't know why there's no quest showing in the quest log. That's the thing. So I'm looking for animal trace. Yeah, no quest is showing it. I'm sure when I did the Endwalker ones, we had like a quest in the quest log. Okay, let's see if we can find animal trace in the log. I don't think it's going to be in there somehow. Okay, it is. I was wrong. We're going to Twitch apparently to find this. Right. Let's switch that off. Oh no, wrong button. Switch that off. It gives me motion sickness if I look at it too much. There we go. So we want to go north. So I'm guessing these ones here probably. Okay, animal trace. Untradeable, market prohibited. Okay, so they're not collectibles or anything, so I probably just need to get as many as possible then. always forget to click this at the beginning. I don't remember how many I needed to get. I think it might just be one even. I don't know. Let's dig another one up. Let's dig a few more up just to make sure. I think is more similar to the Endwalker deliveries rather than customs deliveries. I can't remember if that's just one item or not. Well, let's go and see, shall we? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But they've all got 3 under. What? 3 each type? I'm really confused. Okay. So it's 18 altogether that I needed to get. Right. So I get some XP, a little bit of gil, and some scripts. Well now, this claw belonged to quite a large beast. I dare to hope it will yield valuable information on the Samuel. My thanks. Okay. Kishire, happily accept your delivery. Her esteem for you has grown. Deliver the items she needs and deliver them often to learn more about her. Among the specimens you've brought back, one in particular stood out, a claw fragment that resembles that of no known creature out there. This is definitely worth requesting an analysis of the Hortorium. Wait a moment while I fetch one of their researchers. Allow me to introduce Maulad. He works closely with Ilana, the poor bastard, and analyses resources for us. But most importantly, he's the researcher I mentioned who claims to have encountered the Samuel. Go on, recount your tale, lad. On that day, I travelled to Armor Reng with a crew of miners in order to survey an excavation site. We were going about our work when, without warning, a massive shadow fell over us. Startled, we looked up to see what it was, only to find empty sky. Whatever there was there had vanished. It didn't move away, but vanished, shadow and all. There was no cloud or bird. No, it could only be the ghost of the Samuel whispering in Maud legend. Mal, my boy, it ill becomes a man of learning to resort to fanciful tales for an explanation. But... Here, take a look at this specimen that Lullaby recovered, and you'll see that what you encountered was not some ghost of the Samuel, but the Samuel itself. This resembles the claw of a lizard, yet there aren't any species near so massive in Armor Reng. Assuming the creature it came from is a quadruped, we can project its height to be... May I hold on to this? I'd like to examine this more closely at the Hortorium. We were about to ask you to do just that. Should you learn anything of interest, be sure to let us know. And there you have it, Lullaby. For now, we have but to wait. In the meantime, perhaps you'd like to acquaint yourself with other lands and the resources they hold. I dare say it would be of interest to a visitor such as you. Feel free to gather as you see fit. You're respectful of nature, I believe, and you won't take more than she can give. What's this? Compito? Oh, it's some kind of food. Okay, and some survival manuals. Keshi now considers you a seeker of Samuel. Alright, what's next? Oh, there you are, my friend. You'll be pleased to hear that Mao has finished his analysis. As we had first assumed, the peculiar specimen you recovered comes from no beast we're familiar with. While we don't have conclusive evidence as to the identity of its owner, we're certain that it's a tremendously large creature, a creature not unlike the Samuel. There's just one problem. By the time you found the claw fragment, it had already lain there for several moons. This means that its owner has likely left Armoreng, and the trail is cold. But be not disheartened. We've practically established the Samuel's existence, and that is a Samuel-sized step in our quest. Moreover, we have promising new information. It comes from a sentry at the Ancestor Gate. According to the fellow, he was out on patrol a few nights ago when he felt a rhythmic tremor. He rounded up his comrades and set out to investigate. And what should they find but nothing at all? Not even a lone field mouse. There was just an oddly muggy gust of wind. Unnerved by the strangeness of it all, the sentries decided to beat a hasty retreat. Do you smell that, Lullaby? It's the glorious stench of the Samuel right here in Lakeland. And I smell the glorious stench of something else, but it's not a Samuel. Time is of the essence if we are to track it down. To that end, I want you to take yourself to Sullen and look for more evidence of the creature. Not any sort of evidence this time, mind you, but its droppings. The fresher the better. Basically, you're sending me out to gather shit. Thanks for that. I know, Lullaby, I know, but it's for a good cause. A steaming, fly-ridden pile of excrements is a veritable repository of knowledge. We just need to be willing to go elbow deep to extract it. No, please don't make me do this. So please, please gather as much of the brown pungent stuff as you can. Oh dear. I knew I could depend on you. I await your return with bated breath, lest the stench make me queasy. Okay, the delivery list has been updated. So we need animal droppings from... where did you say to go? I think I can search it in the log, didn't I, last time. Animal droppings, Northrant at Weed. Right, what job it is then? Okay, so we want to go south. Right, time to scoop the poop then. Yeah, here we go. Animal droppings. Get a few more just to make sure we've got enough. Okay, let's head back to the Crystarium. There's much to be learned from an animal's droppings, from its identity and diet to its physical condition. Would that I could do the analysing myself, I wouldn't dream of depriving Yolana the joy of having one's nose in feces, nor you the joy of looking for it. Off to Salon you go, Lullaby. Okay, we've already did that. Oh, Stream Raiders is ready. 2 units? Oh dear. It should be an easy one though, so maybe we've got enough. I don't know. 2 units doesn't sound good though. Hold on, let me just switch over to the Stream Raiders. There we go. Let's go. So how many enemies have we got? 5 enemies, 2 allies. Depends how strong the enemies are, I guess. Oh, that's 1 down, 4 to go. I think it's mostly treasure chests, so I'm guessing that they don't fight back. I don't know. Two more chests to go. Nice, and it's a win. Hopefully we'll get a few more people joining in. Right, on to the next one is going to be a bit tougher. Shrine of the Old Ones. Challenge level moderate. A sacred gathering place for the sages of the desert. Their powerful spells cripple their foes. Right, perhaps I should use something a bit tougher for this one. Let's go with... is this one of my new ones? Centurion. Rare. Put new skins on, so now I don't actually know where they are. They all look different. Let's go with this one. Okay, and back to the questing. Let's handle these in. My, you'll have to go far to find fresher, plumper droppings. Thank you for these beauties, my friend. I shall see them to Yolana's hands while they're still steaming. Gross. Lullaby, it will sadden you to hear this, but we have no further need of droppings. Even as we speak, Yolana is compiling the results of her preliminary analysis. Let's pay her a visit, shall we? Excellent timing, Chief. I'm ready to present my results. Lullaby, I wasn't expecting you to. Don't tell me the Chief has roped you into her obsession. Yes, she has, actually. Chief, I thought I told you not to make a burden of yourself to other people. Remember, Lullaby, you don't have to do this. You can stop whenever you like. The Chief is oblivious to the discomfort of others. You have to make it crystal clear when you've had enough, else oblivious she will remain. Right, the results. Though my preliminary analysis of the excrement, I have established that it belongs to no beast we have in our records. There were traces of the shoots of Lakeland's tallest tree, suggesting that the creature possesses a towering stature. That is all I have for now, but I will conduct a deeper analysis in order to learn about the creature's behaviour. Well, you're certainly ready and willing when it comes to Lullaby. Excuse me if I'm a little jealous. And you'll excuse me if I'm not wholly fond of those who are wont to make a nuisance of themselves. Besides, if there's a creature out there that is unknown to us, it is our duty to shed light upon it. Oh, finally having some fun, are we? I knew you'd come around. That's not exactly my motivation. At any rate, I'll be in touch again with the detailed results. Lullaby, I'm sure the chief will pass the information to you before proceeding to send you off on another errand. Precisely. Until then, my friend, do keep your gathering skills sharp. We will have need of them. Steam level increased. I am now chaser of the Samiel. Ah, you've come at a good time. Even as we speak, Yolana makes her way here with fresh tidings. Apologies for the wait. I've determined more details of the beast we suspect to be the Samiel. A deeper analysis of the droppings revealed that the creature had consumed vegetation found across all of Navrant. This tells us that we are dealing with a migrating herbivore. Furthermore, it swallows pebbles to aid with digestion and consumes mineral-rich soil. Of most interest, however, is the fact that said vegetation was largely composed of plants native to Ilmeg. Amazing work, Yolana. Thanks to you, we now know where to take our search. But Ilmeg of all places, that's reckless even by my standards. What? Does the name Ilmeg not strike terror into you? Wait, could it be? Rumour has it a dauntless woman recently set foot into that forbidden land. Could that individual be you? That explains your utter nonchalance at the prospect of facing the Fey menace. Would you be willing to venture into Ilmeg once more for our noble cause? Wonderful, wonderful. For a moment I feared that the efforts of the Samiel search squad would come to a premature end, but thanks to our brave captain, we may continue our good work. The Samiel search squad? You made up such a thing? I, Lullaby, is our esteemed captain, while I'm her trusty intelligence officer. You and Maulad are both members, of course, though I can promote you to deputy captain if you prefer. So, Lullaby, this time we ask that you venture to an area known as Timgees in Ilmeg and gather vegetation that the Samiel has fed on. I speak of partially chewed plants, parts and the like. Please deliver what you find to the chief. That way she'll have some actual work to keep her occupied and out of trouble. Chief, I expect you to bring me the specimens without delay. Is that clear? Okay. The Samiel is beginning to transcend legend and take real physical shape. I can't wait to see what else we'll learn from the plant parts you find in Ilmeg. Hey Musica, how you doing? Right, so we need megafauna leftovers. Let's find out where they are. Oh, that's not even in the right place. Okay, megafauna leftovers, the bookman's shelves, apparently. How are you, Musica? What are you? Oh, you're right next to me. I only just saw you there. You just suddenly appeared. What are you up to today? Right, whereabouts we need to be over there. Yeah, I'm just finishing off leveling Minor, and I never did these quests in Shadowbringers, so I thought they would give me enough XP to get to 90 whilst finishing the quests off at the same time. Oh, here we go. Mega Fauna Leftovers. I think I need 18 again. Oh, there we go, got enough. And back to the Crystarium. It looks like I might even get to 90 before I finish off this quest line. Okay, so let's hand these in. Oh, I think this is the last one? Unable to carry more white gatherer scripts? I don't think it's many over. Oh, whatever bit into this was ravenous, and my coin is on the Samuel. Oh, excellent find, my friend. I'll deliver it to Yelana at once. There we go, level 90 as well. Thanks to you, we have all the specimens we need. Thank you very much, Musica. Yelana is carrying out her analysis even as we speak, and though she won't admit it, it's plain she's enjoying herself. And small wonder, for we stand on the cusp of making one of the greatest discoveries the animal kingdom has ever seen. Or should that be, never seen? While we found ample evidence of the creature's activities, we haven't caught so much as a glimpse of its scaly skin, in spite of its prodigious size. I don't know how to explain it. We must think on it some more. Oh, I thought that was the last one. We've still got more to go. Esteem level increased. I am now the unveiler of the Samuel. Right, let's have a look. Shedding light on the myth. As is her wont, Keshi Ray wants to discuss the Samuel with you. Oh, I'm going to get some cordials. Oh, high cordials, nice. Something useful for once. Yes, this is truly a mystery. We know that the Samuel is out there. It's left plenty of evidence of its passage, so why can't we find it? Chief, we have a problem. Yelana, you should know better than to run at it full tilt. You're an academic. You're liable to kill yourself. Never mind me. It's Mao. He's gone off to Ilmeg to search for the Samuel alone. He's what? The other researchers, they blamed him for putting the idea of the Samuel into your head. It's because of you she's chasing some fool of a myth, they jeered. Mal couldn't bear their barbs, and in his anger he rushed off with little more than the clothes on his back. There's no time to waste. We must find him before he runs afoul of the fairies. But Chief, what if we run afoul of the fairies? Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you, Chief? We'll have Lullaby with us. She has friends among the pixies, isn't that right? I see, yes. We'd be much assured if you could ask the pixies of Ledoran after Mal's whereabouts. While you see to that, Yolanda and I will cast around by the entrance. Come and find us after you've made your inquiries. Now then, let us hurry. Do I have the level 90 main hand offhand for mining? I don't. I haven't got any level 90. I've only just hit 90. I don't have anything yet. I'm going to be doing the after I finish this quest line, I'm going to be doing I was going to say I'm going to be doing the custom deliveries to get the script gear. This is very generous of you. Is these better than the script? Are these better than the script ones? Thank you very much. That's really nice of you. And also, it will. Did you make these? Where am I going? Here we go. Yes, it's got your name on it. I like it when it's got like the person's name on it that made it for you. Thank you very much. And now I look really awful. Need to sort that out. There we go. Right, so where do I need to go for this then? Gather information in Needle around. So I'm not sure. Let me just see what I get for this. I might need to spend some scripts if I'm going to get more scripts. No, that's not giving me the information I need. No, it's just the cordials, so I don't need to worry about that. If I overmeld, yes. Your bags have loads of crafting mats. Oh, you went for the pentameld overmeld craft route. I don't ever craft anything. I found during Shadowbringers, I pentamelded. I went for I got specialist on blacksmith, I think, as well as culinarian. I pentamelded my gear, and for the blacksmith, I just found that it was costing me so much money to get the materials. Even if I was gathering some of them myself, the materials were costing so much that even after, making HQ, you were getting hardly any profit on the market board, so I just kind of haven't bothered. I'm kind of currently going with Alchemist, and I'll probably level Culinarian up, get that from 80 to 90 next, and I'm just making consumables to make money. That seems to be working better for me, and I don't need any, currently I don't need any pentamelded gear for that, but that may change. I haven't made anything super high level yet. I kind of go through phases of playing with my crafters and gatherers, and then I don't touch them for like months. They're definitely nice there to, to make a bit of gil. When I'm in the mood for making gil, I go through phases of like not making any money at all, and then be like obsessed with doing everything I can to make gil. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, I definitely kind of go all out about something, and then I get bored of it and I move on to something else. How are you guys getting on with the savage raids? That mortal's your friend, you say? Had I known that, I would have greeted him with a shove into the lake. I wish I could do a Scottish accent with these pixies, but I can't, sadly. Because they all seem to have Scottish accents. What? Immortals come here to play? Nobody told me that. That's not fair. I'm so bored. I want to play with him too. Oh, hey Panda. How are you doing today? It's lovely to see you again. The man with the big ears? Oh yes, I know the one. Was chasing him as a matter of fact. Unfortunately, I lost sight of him west of the lake. If I see him again, I'll turn him into a cute leaf man. It appears Mao Lad is somewhere near Longmere Lake. Time to take word to the others who await you at Timgear Sky. I don't know how you pronounce that. Oh, here we go. There you are. Were you able to learn anything about Mao's whereabouts? Truly? Thank you, Lullaby. We could never have located him without your help. Come, let us make haste to Longmere Lake. Quickly and quietly does it. The stream's freezing. I hope it's not my end. Let me just check. Streamlabs says stream quality is good with 0 drop frames, so hopefully it's not my end. I did have problems getting the stream started off today, though. It was it wouldn't even I couldn't even start the stream at one point. It was I don't know what was wrong with it. I restarted my laptop and it's seems to be okay now. I'm just so not technical though. Welcome back. Is it okay now? Also, how is the mic sound? Because when I just before I started streaming, I was just testing the sound levels, and I had to turn the slider all the way up because it was like much lower than it usually is, and I have no idea why. So I don't know what the if the mic level is okay. So I've got it turned up much higher than I normally do, just for it to kind of reach where it usually does. I don't know if maybe my headset is on its way out. Lullaby, I'm so sorry for all the trouble. And so you should be. The chief alone is enough of a handle. I can't chase you down as well. But the others, they spoke ill of the chief. I couldn't just stand and take it. I know it was reckless of me to come out here alone, but thanks to that, I was able to find an actual part of the Samuel. There's just one problem. In my haste, I forgot my tools, Lullaby. You seem to have yours. Could you do the collecting in my stead? The mic sounds okay, does it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why I had to turn it up. Extra. I don't know. Lest you wonder, it's a shred of scaly skin. I spotted it in this area after noticing rub marks on the trees and rocks. Okay, where do I need to go for this? Gather a shred of ancient animal skin. Is it in the log? It's not in the log. There's no nice, helpful red pointy arrow telling me where to go. I'm guessing it should be somewhere nearby. There aren't any. Alright, let's just try that, I guess. It's softer than usual, but you just turned me up, so it's fine. Yeah, I think there might be some. I don't know. Maybe I need to get a new headset. I mean, I have it turned up like louder than I normally have it. Oh, here we go. No, megafauna leftovers. That's not it. Ancient animal skin. That's the one. much I need. How much do I need? One. Oh, I only need one. Oh, I keep pressing the sneak instead of mount. Well, what I'll do is when I finish streaming, I will listen to the VOD and I will see what it sounds like, and then I'll know if it's like the normal level. It's quite old actually, to be honest, so I probably, you know, could get a new one. So, did you find the shred of skin? Indeed. While it's a little late, a little on the shriveled side, this is indeed skin from the creature. It was lightly molting. A molting creature. That's one more thing we know about it. I can't wait to see what else this specimen can tell us. It's like it's like Nessie. Samuel, it's behind you. I don't see anything. Yeah, it's definitely the Loch Ness Monster. Me neither. That's odd. It was there just a moment ago, and its shape, I swear it matches that of the shadow I saw in Armorang. I don't know how, but it literally disappeared in the blink of an eye. Lullaby, you saw it too, didn't you? It wasn't just my imagination. Truly? It was right there and I missed it. Ah, of all the rotten luck. Tell me, what did it look like? What was its colour, smell, size? Chief, perhaps we should save the questions for after we leave this place. Even with Lullaby, it may not be entirely safe for us here. Yes, you have the right of it. It wouldn't do to have the fairies get their hands on our precious specimen. Come, let's return to the Questarium. So I think once I finished, well, now that I finished minor, I think I'm going to move on to Culinarian next. Well, that was certainly a harrowing outing, but it wasn't without fruit, in the form of a piece of the Samuel itself. Ah, to feel the scaly texture in my hands, and breathe in its mysterious smell. Pure bliss, I tell you. Alas, Yolana snatched it from me before I could have a little Oh, that's really gross! Well, for now we'll just have to leave her to her task. I'm sure she'll have new information for us before long, so do not wander afar. Oh, we've got another quest. Ah, Lullaby, I was hoping you would come by. I have a favour to ask of you. I've been pondering the recent episode in Ilmeg where the Samuel vanished as suddenly as it appeared. However it managed to do that, I believe that is the key to its elusiveness. While I have my theories, the little shred of skin you found us isn't enough to draw a decisive conclusion. To wit, we need more specimens, Lullaby, as many as you can find. She doesn't look too impressed, does she? So based on your and Maulad's accounts, we can confirm that the creature is akin to a lizard, albeit massive. From this, we may assume that it sheds its skin by rubbing off the outer layer a little at a time. Having accomplished this exhausting task, it then gorges on food to regain its strength. Combining this assumption with our knowledge that the creature migrates in search of lush vegetation, we can ascertain where we're most likely to find its skin. That is in Raktika, the lushiest forest in Northrant. If I were Samuel looking to have a feast, that is where I would take myself. Capable of captain as you are, even the secluded domain of the bees ought to pose no obstacle to you. And this brings us to your next task. Set forth for Raktika, my friend, for the blind forest of... Ooh. How on earth is Zumaja? I don't know how you pronounce that. And gather the Samiel skin. Though the skin the creature has shared with, we will shed light on the creature. Okay, off to Lahi Land. So I really ought to spend some of these white scripts, seeing as they're full now. Ah, to behold the Samiel with my own eyes. The skin, my friend. You must bring us more shreds of the creature's skin from the blind forest in Raktika. So we need megafauna trace. Okay, apparently we're not actually going to be getting anything for this. If I spend my scripts, will that change? I don't know. No, because there's no gill there either. I don't know. Okay, let's head off to Raktika then. And megafauna. Let's see if we can find that in the log. Megafauna trace. Wild fate. Can't find my way out. I've hit the roof. Oh, there we go. Hey Quantum, how are you doing? You want to play, Panda? I don't think they have, I know 11 has like free to play sessions. I've got, where am I going? This is completely the wrong way. I don't know if, does 14 have free to play sessions ever? I don't know. Anyway, how are you, Quantum? How's your day been? Do you have a good day at work? Okay, so somewhere around here. No! I don't know why I ask you, Quantum, because you always have a bad day at work. Well, your day is finished now. You can relax. Oh, it's time for the Stream Raiders. 7 units. We've got 5 more than last time. So yeah, hopefully we'll be okay. I don't know. Okay, off we go. What have we got? We've got 7 allies, 4 enemies. So unless the enemies are mega tough, we might be alright. Oh. Oh dear. Well, I didn't last very long. There we go. Managed to get a win there. Oh, I've got a mystery level. What have we got? Mirage, challenge level unknown. Heated sand creates illusions in the deserts. You never know what dangers lie behind the mirage. And we get an unknown chest for this one. I'll go for my cyber tank, I guess. Okay, So we need... oh, it's probably 18 again, isn't it? If we do one more, should be good. Okay, let's head back to the Crystarium. Right, let's hand these in. Right, all of them. Oh, so you do get scripts for this. I should cancel and go and spend some scripts on something. I'll hand those in. Oh, over here. Hey pups, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. It's a bubbly bar raid. How are you? Hello, White Sky. How is everyone doing? Welcome, raiders. Let me just give you a shout out. What have you been doing this evening? What do you mean unrecognized command? Okay, I think Moobot is having a panic attack. He won't let me do a shout out. What have you been crocheting today, or have you been painting, or what have you been doing today? Crocheted a Bulbasaur? Let me try again. Let me just try again. Oh, there we go. I must have typed it in incorrectly previously. We are actually just hunting a dinosaur right now, as it goes. It's called a Samuel, and it looks it looks exactly like the Loch Ness Monster. Oh, hey Gubbins! How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, I'm just doing just some kind of random stuff. This is my minor, so it's not like the main story or anything. It's just kind of side content. Now, there should be a script person somewhere around here, so I can spend some of these. Here we go. I don't really know what I want to spend them on, to be honest. Let's have a look. I wonder if I... Oh no, I've got gatherers, materials, materia. Bait and tokens. Music and furnishings. I wonder if there's anything here that I haven't got yet. Yeah, I didn't stream at all over the summer holidays, and then I was planning on starting again in September, and I just kind of got used to not streaming, so it's yeah, been a while. I'm kind of streaming more regularly again now. Well, as soon as Endwalker came out, really, I started again because I couldn't not stream the Endwalker story because it was just so amazing. Okay, so what have we got? High cordials. I could spend it on those. Chocolate raincoat. I already have that. What about these orchestrion rolls? I don't know if I have these or not. I think it will tell me if I have them. Freedom. You already acquired this. I don't need that then. You have already acquired this action. I've already got that one. I've already got that one. And I've already got that one. Okay, so I don't want any of these. What else have we got? This is outdoor furnishings. I think I don't need any of these. So I think I might go for a few high cordials. Just to take the script number down a bit. Let's go for that many. There we go. They're always useful. Right, we can hand these in now. You okay, sweetie? Yeah, I'm streaming, darling, so don't answer the phone. Yeah, it's don't worry, I'll sort it out later, okay? Alright, let's hand these in. Blessed night, I asked for shreds of skin, but you've brought me a veritable tapestry. This will... Don't slam it down like that. Surprised he didn't break the phone the way he slammed that down. This will tell us many a tale about its owner. Okay, Panda, take care. Thanks for stopping by. My thanks for gathering these specimens, Lullaby. I'm pleased to see that the Samuel was indeed shedding its skin in Raktika. Now, based on a cursory inspection, Yolana believes that all the specimens probably came from the same creature. This worries me, Lullaby. What if it proves to be the last surviving creature? Of course, it may be that the beasts are solitary in nature. It may be that Yolana is mistaken. But it avails us naught to worry about such things at this time. For now, we can but wait for the results of the analysis. Truly, the Samuel is a mystery among mysteries. I won't rest until I know everything about it. Are you with me, Lullaby? But of course you are. Behind that icy countenance, your heart burns to uncover the truth. Now tell me, my inimitable captain? What does that even mean? Why do you think the Samuel is so elusive? No need to overthink it. Say whatever comes to mind. You're going to lurk, are you, Ali? No problem. Oh, is there a photo of your of what you're crocheting on your Discord? I'll have to pop over and have a check, if there is. It uses mimicry, maybe. Mimicry, you say? That would indeed be an effective way to hide itself from predators, not to mention nosy researchers. Thank you, my friend. This gives me much to mull over. I'll be certain to share your theory with Yolana and her colleagues. You never know, it could well be the spark that illuminates the mystery. And now that we have so many shreds of skin, surely one can be spared, yes? Just a little taste? Sacrilegious. That's so gross. Oh, fine then, I won't eat it. Yet it couldn't hurt once Yolana's done with them, right? Speaking of which, I should deliver them to her. Rest assured, I'll keep you apprised of any developments. Mark my words, Lullaby, next time we find the Samuel, and it will be glorious. See that you keep your tools honed and your steps spry. Hishi Ray now considers you a protector of Samuel. Okay. Let's see what's next. She Ray's eager to set out on a journey. You're here, good. Now we may set forth. Chief, I believe it's customary to tell people where they're going and why. Permit me, Lullaby. Based on my analysis of the skin, we've identified the Samiel's primary habitat. There were traces of salt, you see, and I surmise that, for reasons yet unknown to us, this particular creature has made a journey across the seas. The question, then, is whence it came. It did not take long to determine that Clusia is the only location remaining suited to sustaining megafauna. What's more, we understand now, my friend. We understand how the Samiel has managed to elude us for so long. Again, the secret lies in the skin. It contains the selfsame matter that makes up crystals formed in such a way as to resemble glamour prisms. Hailing from the Exarch's homeland, these marvellous objects can be used to cast illusions. Illusions, Lullaby. To conceal something of that size takes a prodigious amount of magic, truly. The Samiel is an amazing beast. So the plan is to find their habitat and dispel their illusion. For this we'll need to prepare a special powder, whose main ingredient happens to also be found in Clusia. How very neat. I'll share the details after we arrive at our destination, the mountainous, rocky part of Clusia, aptly named Scree. Come, we have a meeting with the Samiel. Right, off to Clusia then. Speak with Keshi Ray at Scree. Oh, this is not the nearest either, right? Let's go to this one. Right, where is she? She's hiding behind this rock or something. Where is she? Oh, here we go. So the main ingredient I mentioned earlier, it's a substance called black aether sand, and it can be found in this area. If you can gather the stuff for me, I will use it to prepare the dispelling powder. In the meantime, we'll search the area for the Samiel's domain. I'm coming with you. I'm coming for you, my pretty. Okay, so get black aether sand. So let's see, where's the nearest mining point? Down here somewhere. Oh, here we go, black aether sand. Right, let's go hand this in. So, how fares the search? Do you have the black aether sand for me? Yep. There you go. Yes, this is sufficiently pure stuff, and an ample amount of it besides. I'll prepare the dispelling powder at once. It's ready. I must say I never thought the little bit of alchemy I dabbled in would ever come in handy. Of course, I couldn't have made it all without the fine ingredient you bought me, Lullaby. During your short time with us, you've proven yourself eminently capable, and we could use someone like you in the facet. Might you be persuaded to officially join our ranks? I'd be honoured, I guess. Hey, Mytho, how are you doing? I hope you're good. And how are you feeling? Are you all better yet? Because I know you've not been feeling too good over the last few days. Oh, you would? Truth be told, I didn't actually expect you to accept. And while your answer makes my day, I wouldn't dream of claiming you all for myself. I'm liable to make lots of enemies. It's no secret that you're a woman in demand, always running to and fro, helping this person and that. Yet you managed to spare the time for us. It's more than we deserve, and we're truly grateful. But come, we have work to do. We believe the Samuel is nearby, and I want you to do the honours. Release the powder from yonder vantage point, and all shall be revealed. We're about to find the Loch Ness Monster Mytho. We've been on the hunt for it for the last hour and 20 minutes. Right, here we go. There. Oh, there's more than one. It's like a whole family of them. Amazing. They're even bigger than I thought. They truly exist. You were right, Chief. You were right all along. Of course I was, but even I wasn't expecting to fire an entire herd, and with young besides. The island must be their sanctuary away from the volatility of the mainland. Curious that the herd can function without seeing one another. They must have some means of communication, via cries inaudible to our ears, perhaps. Assuming they ordinarily remain hidden, why do you suppose the creature in Ilmeg showed itself to us? Good question. This is merely a hypothesis, but that beast, I believe, was smitten. It was? Smitten? In the midst of courtship, in other words. In order to win over a female, I imagine that it must exhibit itself. Show that it's healthy and strong. So it engages in reckless acts to gain the attention of the opposite sex, just like people. Wait, does that mean there was another Samuel nearby at the time? And what do you suppose they do when mating? Would they reveal themselves as well? Yeah, we don't need to see that. Thank you. Another good question. Considering their massive frames, perhaps they take to the water. But whatever the answer is, rest assured we'll find it soon enough, along with many others. Finding the Samuel was only the beginning, my friends. Exciting days of study and research await us. Oh dear, it seems we've been noticed. We should give them some space. Animals with young can be unpredictable, and it would be an impediment to our work were they to grow wary of us. Some things are good and some things are bad, Mytho. It stops you from being indecisive. It does? Come, my friends, let's return to the Crystarium. I dare say we've achieved enough for one day. Okay, so we're going back to the Crystarium. Oh, I see. It's being decisive, not you. Brief though it was, I'll never forget my first sight of the Samiel. I can't wait to begin our study of the creatures in earnest. Study is all well and good, Chief, but I'll remind you not to neglect your other duties at the facet. Yes, I know. Well, Yolana, judging by your own excitement, it seems you enjoy it no less than any of us. Of course I enjoy it. It's not often one gets a chance to study an ancient life form. There's so much we stand to learn, from their metabolism, to their behaviour, to their society. When light swallowed up the world, it not only decimated innumerable species outright, it wreaked havoc on the balance of nature, which led to the extinction of yet more species. That's to say, all life has survived is a miracle. Lullaby, yours, mine, and of course the Samiel's. I was born after the flood. Like most folk, we know only what exists now, and little and less of what came before. But I believe, Lullaby, I believe that one day life will return to where light now rules, that the world will return to the way it once was. And so I labour to conserve the precious resource we still have, for the lives that will blossom on the morrow will arise from the seeds of today. We'll study the Samiel and protect their habitat, that they might still roam these lands in 1,000 years and beyond. Of course, we can't do this without Yolana and Mal and their brilliant minds. Already trying to foist more work on us, I see. But against my better judgment, you have my cooperation. Chief, after all, without me keeping watch, you'd go off gallivanting again, given half a chance. You can count on me as well. I, for one, am keen to see what the other mysteries can be attributed to the Samiel. Well, Lullaby, under your fine leadership and leadership, the Samiel Search Squad has fulfilled its purpose. Sad though it is, it's time for us to disband. I don't doubt that you'll remain busy with your myriad other pursuits, but I hope you won't forget about us. Should you come into aught of interest on your adventures, be sure to let me know so I can sneak off to find it. You're still going on about Arme. Esteemed contributor. Well, that's all of the quests finished. Now I'm an honorary captain of the Samiel Search Squad. There may be other folk in the crystalline mean who could use the assistance of a talented artisan. Ask around and see who's in need of your skills. Well, that will have to be left for another time. Let's see, what time is it? Well, it's not too late. We can carry on for a bit longer. He or she, it is living rent-free. Lulla rent-free. What does that even mean, Milo? What am I going to do now? I'm going to do custom deliveries so I can get some purple scripts, I think. So I can gear this job now that I've got it to 90. So, let's see. I think, seeing as we're already in Shadowbringers area, where we go? Custom deliveries, where are they? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so we're doing Kai Shear and El Tau, so I think we'll go do Kai Shear's deliveries first. So we need to go to Yormore for that. It's which way is it? I don't remember. It's through here. Aha! Here he is. I still haven't found a singer, though I reckon it's only a matter of time until I do. Any progress with the bits and pieces for the costume? Right, what are we looking for now? What is this? Clinquant stones? I don't know how you pronounce that. Clinquant? What did I do this on last time? I didn't do this on a gathering job. I did it on something else. I think it was on alchemist. I don't need any XP because I'm 90, so I think it might be easier to do these in this job. Okay, honeybee trappings. So I think last week we did these, and there was a vendor out here somewhere that sells what I need. Where am I going? This is not the right way. Why do I still get lost in this place? Okay, which vendor is it? I think it's this merchant over here. Honeybee trappings materials. Right, I think we just need 3. Okay, so let's make those custom deliveries. And we want Kai Shear, honeybee trappings. There we go. This way we don't have to run off gathering stuff all over Eorzea, or all over Noran, or wherever. It's a bit quicker. Doing it on a crafter instead of a gatherer. Okay, Mytho. I think you need to start using more punctuation so that I understand what you're talking about. Oh, Arme is living rent-free in your brain. I see. Yeah, it's like when you get like a song that goes round and round in your head. You don't have that. You just have Arme. Okay, I think it's this one. Right, let's hand these in and then see what we need next. Oh, the stream raiders is ready. Let's do that first, shall we? 13 units were placed on the battlefield. Right, off we go. There's only one enemy. I guess it's going to be a tough one then. Nice one, Quantum. He didn't last long, did he? Okay, what do we got next? We have the treasure vault, challenge level moderate, a treasure room of an ancient ruler ripe for plundering. There we go. You've got a C in your English exam, so punctuation doesn't exist. Okay. Right, let's deliver these honeybee trappings. Choosing a vocalist would have been a lot easier if a few more people could actually sing. Most of the ones who auditioned were terrible. I think you'll be chuffed as I was with my final choice though. And of course she'll look the part too, thanks to all the things you brought for the costume. Oh, I forgot to mention, Zia wanted to see us about something. I'm sure everything's fine. Well, reasonably sure. Hopefully it's good news, but there's only one way to find out. Satisfaction up. Kai Shear now considers you a pillar of the beehive. Oh, we got an achievement. Right. Let's see what he wants now. I think Zia wanted to talk to us about something. It doesn't seem too urgent, so whenever you can spare a moment should be fine. What? In order to undertake the next quest, speak to Boss Zia. Oh, okay. Where are... Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, she really needs to put some clothes on. Commercially flyable? Boss Zia is keen to show you that your recent efforts have paid dividends. All she's got on is like a pair of pants. Oh, you're just in time. So is our new singer's costume ready? It certainly is. I mean, you don't go waltzing around in your underwear, do you? Well, I suppose it is kind of a strip club, I guess. So maybe you do. Who's this? She's got got more clothes on, that's for sure. I think that's one of those. Is that one of the bridesmaids' dresses? We haven't had an awful lot of time to practice, but she's showing all the signs of becoming the beehive's next star. In fact, the Queen Bee himself has already given her his seal of approval. Still, it was Kai Shear who discovered her. Perhaps you finally found your calling in life? Are you pulling my leg? No, I ain't cut out to manage musicians or nothing. All I did was a bit of asking about to find her. Then her singing voice did the rest. Besides, if it weren't for Lullaby bringing the materials, she wouldn't have had that lovely dress. Yes, I've never seen anything so pretty in all my life. I feel like a princess. But I wouldn't even be here in the first place if you hadn't given me this chance. I just hope that I can repay you for everything you've done for me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Are we going to hear her sing then? I was expecting something a bit more spangly, to be honest. Oh, I think you've made quite the impression on her. Eh? I don't know what you mean. I'm sure she'll do very well, though. Of course, we can't stop there. We need to find more customers, but I'm not sure where to try next. Since you've already covered most of Calusia, maybe we should try elsewhere. Right, there are only so many people on this island that would be interested in a place like the Beehive. A couple of ideas spring to mind, but I need a bit more time to mull them over. If you come to find me later on, I should have worked something out. Alright, I better put on my thinking cap. Right, just need to speak to Kai Shear again. I managed to turn my ideas into something resembling a plan, but I'm still working on the finer details. Like we were saying, most of the people in Calusia who consider coming to the Beehive have been here by now, and a fair few of them even came back, but that means that if we want more customers, we'll have to bring them in from elsewhere, which is to say across the seas. Thing is, even if they like the sound of the place, they're hardly going to jump on a boat just to come and watch a few dancers and sip a bit of wine. We need a faster, more convenient way to get them to Yormore. Ah, you look like you've worked it out, so what's the answer to all our problems? Amaro or airships? Don't know, Amaro sounds a bit more, less glamorous than airships. I'm gonna go with airships. As the saying goes, clever people think the same things, or at least I'm pretty sure that's it. Anyway, it's a brilliant idea. There's one problem though. A long time ago, there were flights from Yormore to all sorts of places. That ended with the flood. Sin Eaters made it impossible to fly anywhere, until Borthry came along, that is. I went and asked Master Chai whether we'd be able to set up an airship route between here and the Crystarium. Poor bloke's got a lot on his plate, but he was kind enough to say he'd consider it. As a matter of fact, I'm about to go and see him again now. Do you reckon you could join me, seeing as you're familiar with the Crystarium and all? Great, let's get going. The place is the army headquarters, and we're supposed to make ourselves known to Colden. The understory? Where is that? He did say Crystarium, didn't he? I have no idea what that is. The understory. I'm not even sure if... Do we need to speak to someone in Yormore first? No, we did. We had to speak to someone in Yormore first. Okay. These maps always confuse me. Okay, so we need here the mainstay. I think that's the understory. Oh, here we go, Colden. What can I do for you? We're here to see Meister Chai. About the airships, right? We've been looking into the feasibility of such a proposal, and I believe we now have all the information we need. He'll be here in a moment to inform you of his decision. Oh, Kai Shear, my good fellow. Terribly sorry to have kept you waiting. Why, if it isn't Lullaby, I'd heard you'd been helping at the Beehive. And I can think of worse places to spend one's time, though I wasn't aware that you'd be joining us this evening. Master Chai, I heard that you've made up your mind about the airships. Don't worry, lad, I haven't forgotten. I must say your timing could not have been more fortunate, as we are currently involved in talks with the Crystarium as to how we may better our relations. I put forward your proposal to establish airship routes between our two cities, and they agreed to hear it. They agreed to it there and then. Blimey, I can't believe it. Now, before we get carried away, there are one or two small problems that must be addressed first. Colden, if you'd be so kind as to explain. Yes, sir. The Umoran army has in its possession a number of airships, all in perfect working order. But being designed for military use, they are austere things that offer very little in the way of comfort. Considerable work will be required to convert them for the proposed purpose. While we have a rough idea as to how the interior might be refitted, I'm afraid we haven't the expertise to carry out the work ourselves. We will require the assistance of trained artisans. Indeed. Unfortunately, given all the outstanding work in the city, we're experiencing a shortage of artisans at the moment. I'm not sure when we can assign people to the airships. If it's artisans you need, I can take care of that. But where do you expect to find them? I was thinking of trying down at Vermont Yards. While they may be shipwrights and not airship rights, they should be able to deal with a lot of the bigger tasks. I expect we'll be needing a few extra interior walls and doors to make proper cabins, and from what I hear, they'll be glad for the work. Of course, why didn't I think of that? And with Lullaby in charge of the more delicate work, those airships will be ready before you know it. And what sort of assistance would you be providing? Yeah. Cashier, go on, do your thing. Lullaby here is an artisan herself, one of the best, in fact. Surely you jest. Not only are you a peerless warrior, able to best even the likes of General Ranjit, you are telling me that you have other talents? Ballyhells, if you're even a fraction as good as you are at smiting evildoers, say, would you be interested in joining Daedalus Stoneworks by any chance? We could use more skilled folk such as you. Master Chai, I don't mean to be rude, but Lullaby already has a job helping me at the beehive. That she does. Forgive me, I had forgotten myself. I wouldn't dream of poaching Lullaby from you. That being the case, perhaps the two of you could cooperate with Colden until the work has been completed. Here is an outline of our improvements we wish to carry out. If you can provide the listed parts and materials, we soldiers can deal with the heavy lifting. Well, it seems you have the matter well in hand, so I will return to my own duties. I look forward to seeing the fruits of your labours, my young entrepreneur. We won't let you down, sir. I must say I am rather surprised to hear about Lullaby's hidden talents. We all need a hobby, I suppose. And on that note, I bid you farewell. Alright, Lullaby, it seems we've got our work cut out for us. Let's head back to the beehive and take a closer look at what needs doing first. Right, where's the teleport crystal? Oh, here we go. Master Chai caught me a little off guard offering you a job, but knowing what you're capable of, I hardly blame him. Of course, I couldn't let him let him have you yet. We need your talents for the stuff in Colden's plans. Metal plates, canvas, grease, it's a list as long as your arm. And not just the standard ones, neither. It's all the fancy, hard-to-find sorts. And cushions. Bugger me, you'd think they'd have enough of those around Yulmore as it is. Why can't they just borrow some? Well, I said we'd take care of it, so we should get started. I'll have a word with the lads at Vermont's yards while I leave you to get stuck into the rest. It's a bit of a tall order, I know, but you're up to it, right? Of course you are. Let's give Master Chai and the people of Yulmore something to smile about. Right, what's he after now then? Let's have a look. I don't hardly know anything about airships, but you've been on a few, right? Hopefully that'll make your job a bit easier. Okay, delivery, airship fittings. Okay, so I'm guessing I can buy the parts from the usual vendor. Oh, wrong way. Airship fitting materials, there we go. Let's get 3 of these. Okay, so we need 2 more. Okay, there we go. That should be it. Let's take these back to Kaishir. I don't hardly know anything about airship. Oh, I've already read this bit. Here we go. Let's make the deliveries. Oh, hold on a minute. I just realised that I actually need... I need the scripts on a different job, so I should have done these on... I should have actually done these on the Gatherer. Oh, never mind. It's too late now. Keep forgetting that the crafters are separate from the Gatherers. Serves me right for taking the easy way, or trying to take the easy way. I knew I was right to ask you for help. You've really got an eye for quality and the skill to match. Still, I expect we'll both be kept busy in the days to come. So that's the maximum deliveries we can make to Kaishir, so we'll have to wait until next week to continue on with his storyline. And yeah, I'm going to leave that there for today. So thanks everyone for stopping by, and I'll see you all again very soon. I will finish the Stream Raiders offline. So take care now. Bye bye.